Hello and welcome back everybody to another World of Warcraft gold farming video. So in this video we're going to be farming Primal Life and Sanguine Hibiscus. So be sure to check your auction house prices before doing anything to see if it's worth doing for you. But we're going to be farming this in the Underbog dungeon in heroic mode, and you can find this dungeon in Zangarmarsh. It's in a big lake on the water. It's very easy to get there. Just swim into the tunnel and then I think it's the dungeon on the right side. So before we do anything, I do want to remind you that you do not want to kill any bosses. Since we are doing this in heroic mode, if you do kill a boss by accident, you will get locked out and you will have to wait till the next day. So it usually takes me about 3 minutes to do one run, and there's a 10 instance limit per hour, so I can only do about 10 instances within an hour, and it usually takes me about half an hour. So basically I can farm for half an hour every hour. So as for the route of this farm, it's very simple. Basically just enter the instance, make sure you reset instances before doing anything. Enter the instance, and basically you just want to pull all of the mobs in the first section of the dungeon. It's not really a room, it's like a big cavern. You basically want to pull all of the mobs. You can kill them there if you want. The issue with pulling them all the way to the end point of the route is that some of these mobs are quite large, so they can get a bit annoying as they will obstruct your camera's view. You can just zoom out as far as you can. You can go into the options and increase your distance limit to zoom out. That helps as well, or you can just kill them in the first area. But what I like to do is I just like to pull all the mobs in the first area, and then there's a second platform up above where the first boss is, and there's like a small ramp going up there. I basically pull everything, go up that ramp, and then you'll find two giant bogs just before the boss. You can pull those, that would be fine. If you pull one of them, the other one would automatically aggro, and basically all you want to do is just avoid the boss and try to get to the next area across the bridge. So just stay near the ledge on the south side if you look at it from the map, and basically just cross the bridge, and then there's another platform on the other side, and there should be a few bogs and a few sporebats there, and you can pull those, and then basically pull them all to the end part of that platform. Just AoE them down, you can kill them very quickly. Sometimes you will have to wait here a little bit for the mobs to catch up to you. So once all the mobs have gathered around you, just basically AoE them down, kill them all, and loot. Sometimes you might have to loot twice depending on how lucky you are with your rolls, but make sure you loot twice if you can. I do recommend picking up Findle's Looterang, which you can get off the auction house for about 100 gold. This basically allows you to loot at range. Since some of these mobs are quite large, it's sometimes hard to loot the mobs underneath. So just to be sure that you don't miss any loot, you can pick up Findle's Looterang. However, it's not really necessary. But basically that's the end of the route. All you want to do next is just jump down into the water below, just to avoid fall damage, and then just exit the instance, reset the instance, and then re-enter and just do the whole thing again. But just remember not to kill the first boss, otherwise you will get locked out. So as for the gold breakdown of this farm, in raw gold I got about 166 gold, so that's just the raw gold drops from the mobs, and all the vended stuff, all the vended greens and stuff. You can actually disenchant the greens, however it's not very profitable. I just recommend vendoring all of that. I also got 18 Primal Lives, which sell for about 121 gold each on my server, for 2,178 gold in total. I got 159 Sanguine Hibiscus, which sell for 5 gold each on my server, for 795 gold. So in total, in 30 minutes, I made 3,139 gold. So as for my final thoughts on this farm, this is a very simple and very short farm. You can do this within 30 minutes, and in the meantime you can either do another farm or something in the area, or you can just do this while you're queuing up for dungeons, for raids, for PvP or whatever. And once the instance limit has reset, you can just enter the instance again and carry on farming and just keep repeating that process. Also, there is a very small chance of a rare recipe dropping off this farm. I do recommend picking up the TradeSkillMaster add-on or the Undermine Journal add-on to find out the prices for these items. Most of these recipes usually sell for about 1,000 to 2,000 gold. However, I have seen online of people saying that some of these recipes can sell for 8 or 9, maybe even 10,000 gold if you're very lucky on your server. So that's a nice bonus. However, I didn't include it to the total value of this farm as this is so RNG based, and it's very unlikely that you'll get one either way unless you farm this farm for a very long time. Also with the Sanguine Hibiscus, instead of putting them up on the auction house for about 2 to 5 gold each, which is not very high, you can just trade them in for rep. I think there's a quest somewhere where you can just give it into a quest giver and it's a repeatable quest. And you can increase your rep with the Sporeggar faction. And if you get exalted with this faction, you will be able to get the Tiny Sporebat pets. So if you want that, that's another bonus. But I guess that's the end of this video, guys. Like and favorite if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you want to see more gold guides like this from me in the future. Until next time, guys. Bye.